Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Land Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about exercise variation and rest time. I had a really interesting comment from somebody in the comment section, funny enough, but they asked me a question about when you are doing inclines primarily for your chest work, do you find, or do I find, that I need more recovery time? And of course, my experiment over the last few weeks, I did notice something. Because you're getting a lot more front delt work, especially on a steep incline, you may notice that you need a bit more rest time or recovery, assuming that you're using the same amount of volume. So I love this. This is a great comment. I like this type of thinking outside the box and understanding that each variation or each shift that you make in your program or in your exercises can influence what happens in your recovery time and all the rest of the parameters in your workout routine. So the same thing would be for squats. Like I noticed if I do high bar squats as opposed to low bar squats, different muscles are used in majority, right? So if I'm doing low bar, I'm using a lot more hamstring. And if I'm doing high bar, I'm using a bit more quads. And of course, it can be a little bit harder on the lower back for myself because I have to bend over quite a bit when I do squat because of the way I'm built. But that said, I noticed doing low bar squats, because the hamstrings are activated more, I may need a little bit more recovery time, or I may have to go a little bit lower on the volume for a workout, assuming I'm going to keep the same recovery time. So say during a 2-day split and I'm doing 5 sets of squats with high bar, well, assuming I'm doing 5 sets of squats of high bar, then if I'm going to go low bar with the same weight or maybe a bit of heavier weight, but the same rep range, I may notice that 4 sets is perfect. Right? So understanding when different muscles are hit and that different muscles have different recovery times, you may notice that changing the exercises does cause you to have to make adjustments in your routine. So this is absolutely normal. I'm not saying it's set in stone. You don't necessarily have to make major adjustments, like say I can only do, a 4-day split if I'm going to do high inclines for chest. But you may notice that you don't need quite as much volume, or you may need to lower the volume down, or you may need to even lower the intensity, or maybe not use such high amounts of weight. Maybe some lower weight gives you a better result, right? Because some body parts tend to have different muscle fiber percentages. So depending on how those fast twitch fiber to slow twitch fiber ratios work out, you may notice that you need more recovery time, especially if you have more fast twitch fibers in a given area and so forth, right? So yeah, I'm not here to give you the exact answer, but what I am here to do is to open your eyes about when you are adjusting exercise form. Don't be surprised if you're a lot more sore in a different area, or if you're not sore at all and you're actually recovering really fast and you may need to up your volume. So anyway, thanks a lot for the awesome question and the awesome observation. I like to see you guys really observing what's going on in your workouts and seeing what works for you and what isn't working. And I hope this helps out in your training. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturallandbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the Patreon supporters, and take care for now. And now I'm going to have my hot chocolate. See, this is like hot cocoa, but it's got turmeric in it, a little bit of stevia, and organic chocolate. And I tell you, this is the nectar of the gods. Just live on this and put on muscle mass. Maybe a little bit of fat too, but hey, if you're in the wintertime, who cares, right? I'm standing out here in just a sweater to give you guys a video, so I need to ingest this stuff. Mountain. Natural Land.